Now we are going to do the germination of pollen grain. Prepare slide for germinating pollen grain. For that, you have to take locally available flower. I have taken hibiscus flower. Collect the anther on a clean slide. Collect the anther. Then break the anther. The pollen grain will come out. Take another slide. Take the nutrient medium in the slide. Transfer this pollen grain in the nutrient medium. Place a cover slit. Leave it for 1 to 2 hours. After 2 hours, you have to take and tap gently. If you observe it under the microscope, you will see number of pollen grain got germinated. So this is how you should present the germinated pollen grain slide. You have to present it to the examiner. Okay. When you observe it under the microscope, most of the pollen grains got germinated like this. You can clearly see the pollen tube comes out. You'll be observing under the microscope like this. Now we are going to take the TS of ovary showing marginal presentation, axial presentation. This is marginal presentation, and this one is Clitoria ternacea leguminosae, which shows a marginal presentation. We have isolated the gynecium. Now we have to take this ovary. Since this one is tender, we have to take a potato tuber, make slit and keep the ovary in between in the slit. Okay, then hold it tightly and take section of the potato. Along with potato, you'll be taking section of that ovary also. After taking section, you have to place it in the stain for some time. Then after 10 minutes, you can select the thinnest section. Take a slide, keep a drop of water or glycerin, okay, and keep the section over that. You have to place the cover slit slowly. Now we have taken TS of ovary. You have to present this slide to the examiner. When you observe it under the dissection microscope, if you take transverse section, it will be like this, the first picture. And if you second picture is the transverse section, longitudinal section is the first picture. Your slide will look like this. Next, TS of ovary, which shows axial placentation. I have taken the hibiscus flower. Ovary, I isolated the gynoecium, and now we are seeing the ovary. What we are seeing is the ovary of hibiscus flower, which shows the axial placentation. Okay, for this you have to take the TS. After that, you have to place it in the stain. After 5 to 10 minutes, you can take glycerin, a drop of glycerin. Now we are keeping water, a drop of glycerin, and place this section. With the cover slit. Now we prepare the TS of ovary, which shows axial placentation. When you observe your slide under dissection microscope, you can see like this, the placenta at the center shows axial placentation. Next, we are going to take the TS of hydrophytic stem. Now what I have taken is hydrilla plant. The stem of this plant is very tender, so we are keeping it in the potato tuber slit. Hold it tightly and take sections. After taking section, we have to leave it in the stain. Then take a drop of glycerin, place the thinnest section the glycerin, put the cover slip, now we have taken section of hydrophytic stem, hydrilla stem, TS of hydrophytic stem. When you observe your slide under the microscope, the hydrophytic stem shows a large number of air chambers. The cortex is filled with parenchyma. Next, we are going to take section of xerophytic leaf. This one is the Nerium leaf. This is xerophyte. We are going to take section of this leaf. Take a small piece of this leaf, Nerium leaf, and keep it in between the potato slit. Hold it tightly and take section. Place it in the stain. And select the thinnest. Keep a drop of glycerin on the slide. Select the thinnest section. Keep it in the glycerin drop. And we have to place a cover slit. Now we have prepared the TS of xerophytic leaf, Nerium. When you observe your TS of Nerium leaf, which is a xerophyte, under the microscope, the anatomy shows like this. You can see the lower epidermis contains sunken stomata, which is the adaptation of xerophyte.